Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So a couple of weeks back I posted my review on the Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro, which is the newest launched by Oppo. If you haven't checked that video, make sure to link this particular card. And after watching that review, one of the most common questions that I've been getting from most of the people is that which one they should choose between the Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro priced at 3499 and the Oppo Enco Buds, which are priced at 1799, almost half the price. And also one of the common question is that which one will sound more better, whether it's the Air 2 Pro or the Oppo Enco Buds. So in this video I'll try to answer all your questions, and also if you're a bass lover and you're looking for a bass oriented earphone or a TWS, then also this video will be very informative for you. So anyway, let's begin with that. So starting off with the design and build quality. So first of all, both of these cases are very nicely built. No major complaints as far as the design and build quality is concerned. You get very good quality hinge with the Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro, and also the quality of hinge is very nice on the Oppo Enco Buds. No creaking noises, no movements, no loose joints. That's first thing. Apart from that, when you keep them next to each other, the first thing I notice is that the quality of plastic used on the Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro has slightly more weight to it, and also the plastic is slightly more thicker. On the other hand, on the Oppo Enco Buds, the plastic is slightly of a light weight and also is slightly more thin. So that is the first difference that you will come to know when you actually take them in your hands. Apart from that, in all the Oppo earphones, whether it's the Enco Buds or the Air 2 Pro or the Air 2, you don't find any sort of dark colors. You never get black with Oppo Enco lineup. So you get the Enco Buds in white and blue, and you get Air 2 Pro in gray and white. So those are the common colors with these. Apart from that, both of these earbuds have glossy finish to it. One of the disadvantage of glossy finish is that it gets scratched a lot. So after using both of these buds for a couple of weeks, there are actually a lot of scratches on the surface, but those scratches are not visible because light colors are very good at hiding scratches. Apart from that, I also reviewed the Realme Buds Air 2, which is in black in color, and you can already see that there are actually a lot of scratches on the body, and these are visible because it's black in color. The next thing is the comfort and fitting. Now both of these earbuds are small, compact and very lightweight, and I didn't notice any sort of fitting or comfort related issues, but both of the designs are actually different and they have their own pros and cons. Like for example, on the Air 2 Pro you have a stem type design and you get a microphone at the bottom, so this gives you a very good call quality. On the other hand, in the Enco Buds there is no stem, so microphone is placed slightly on the upper side and you don't get that good quality over the microphone. But if you're someone who is fond of listening to music before going to bed and you usually plug your earbuds in and rest your head against a pillow, so this is not going to give you a lot of pain. On the other hand, if you're using this kind of a design, anything that touches the earbud, it pushes it more into the ear canal and you may feel some amount of pain. So two different products for two different categories of people. The next thing is the quality of microphone. Now on the Air 2 Pro you have a feature called AI based active noise cancellation that usually gets activated in a call. Although these also come with ANC, but in most of the earbuds you have the ANC feature activated in audio and video, but none of the brand actually tells you that whether ANC is getting activated while you are in a call. Now on the Enco Buds you don't have any sort of AI based noise cancellation or ANC, but in this you have the AI based noise cancellation. Apart from that, I didn't had any sort of means to test out this feature. So based on my experience and based on how I use the buds and to whoever I'm talking to, one of the common thing that, you can say a common answer I got from most of the people while using this was that when I'm talking to them, they easily hear my voice and also some amount of voice is going into the earbuds when I'm talking to them. But when I'm not talking to them, it's completely dead silence. That's what most of the people have told me, that when I'm not talking anything and I'm in a call, so there is complete dead silence on my side. So from that I can say that there is some sort of noise cancellation happening on when you are in a call. Anyway, the next thing is the active noise cancellation. So you get ANC with the Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro. ANC is pretty decent with these, but I think if you're someone who is not into too much traveling and you are usually using the music or earbuds at your home, and then I think both of these are fairly good. It's not a deal breaker that you have an ANC in any earphone. It's just that how you use them. So if you think that ANC is necessary, you can go with the Air 2 Pro. And if you think it's not necessary, you can go with the Oppo Enco Buds and save a lot of money. Now talking about the other technical specifications on paper. So on the Air 2 Pro, you have 28 hours of backup, while on the Enco Buds, you have the 4 hours of backup. Apart from that, if I talk about the backup on the earbuds itself, so it's 7 hours on the Air 2 Pro and 6 hours on the Oppo Enco Buds. Now 1 hour of difference doesn't look too much when you write it down on paper, but on my practical usage I found that I was getting phenomenal backup on the Air 2 Pro, and I was able to use them continuously for 5 to 6 hours, and still it had plenty of battery remaining. But what I did realize was that I was charging the Air 2 Pro's case slightly more frequently as compared to other TWS cases. It's maybe because the earbuds have a slightly larger battery, so that they are sucking a lot of battery from the case, so you need to charge the case slightly more frequently as compared to other earbud cases. When it comes to the driver size, so you have 8mm on the Oppo Enco Buds and 12.4mm on the Air 2 Pro. So when you are like, when I'm reading out the specs to you, you might be thinking like Air 2 Pro is of like almost some amount of upgrade on each and every feature, and yeah, IP rating. So both of these have the same IP rating of IP54. So on technical specifications, when you write on paper, this feels a lot more superior. Now let's talk about the audio quality, which is the most important thing. So now talking about the audio, so Oppo Enco Buds are bass driven and Air 2 Pro are not bass driven. These have the regular bass and they have a slightly different kind of bass. So if you're someone who's looking for bass oriented earphone or a TWS, then you should be going for the Enco Buds compared to Air 2 Pro. Now what's different about the bass here? So first of all, bass is divided into further different categories, and the important categories here are the sub bass and mid bass. Now sub bass and mid bass is a kind of frequency region when the sound is not heard with your ears but is actually more felt, and these are the kind of frequencies that actually give power to an audio. So if you're watching any movie or listening to any audio, sometimes you feel that you might have felt that the audio begins very slowly, and after it had begun you realize that yeah, something is playing in the background. So that audio actually is there to take you in that scene and to create a very different kind of vibe where actually the creator wants you to take in. So these buds are actually very good at enhancing those frequencies. Apart from that, one more important thing with the bass frequencies is that these are the frequencies that usually get heard when the volume is very loud or you're playing the earbuds at 90 or 100% volume, and usually when you're decreasing the volume, the bass is totally gone. That is something you might have noticed with many of the earphones and TWS, but this actually doesn't happen with the Oppo Enco Buds. Bass keeps playing at its own volume and vocals and treble keeps on playing at a different volume. So these actually, I feel that Oppo Enco Buds have a very different place when it comes to the audio quality, and I think none of the other earbuds that I have actually comes close to the audio quality that Oppo Enco Buds have. Apart from that, when we talk about the vocals and treble, it's good on both of these. I didn't had many major issues with these, with any of these. So as far as the audio quality is concerned, I think you should go for any of these, but especially for bass and especially for powerful music, you should be going for the Oppo Enco Buds. Also, one more thing I realized with both of these is that whenever you are touching the buds, so it actually registers your touch and provides you a beep feedback so that you actually know that you have touched the buds. Now, final words of conclusion. If you're looking for an earbud only for music and an excellent quality music, then you can go for the Oppo Enco Buds. If you're looking for an earbud for good quality microphone and good active noise cancellation combined with good audio, so you can go for the Air 2 Pro. There is half of the price gap between both of these, 1800 and 3500. So if you think that ANC and microphone is something that is your priority, go with the Air 2 Pro. If you think that you need excellent music and only music, then you can go for the Oppo Enco Buds. I hope this comparison helps to a lot of people. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.